Hello you guys, it's me, KKLPS here, and I'm sorry for the bad lighting. I'm actually going to turn another light on right now. Boom, another light's on. Magic, great. So, I haven't posted in a while, and I'm so sorry. I just have been really distant from posting, and I really don't feel motivated to do posting at all. So, usually when I'm not motivated, I don't do posting, nor I don't do videos. And right now, I'm here with Jackson. Hi guys, miss me? Yeah, so I'm here with Jackson and all the babies. And if you guys are wondering, I dyed Jackson's hair and also dyed Ocean's hair. So Ocean, come here. Yeah, Mom. My newest, well, I mean not my newest, but like my newest to my nursery basically, because you guys have seen Ocean before in the past, but you've been really distant from Ocean, huh guys? Yeah, she dyed my eyes 2 different colors. See, that one's green and that one's blue. Then his are just both blue. And her hair is dyed red. I don't know what happened to my hair. My hair's a mess right now. Mom, can you fix it later? Later. Okay. Just sit there. Yes, I've been really distant from YouTube, and I don't know what is going on right now. I've been really distant from YouTube, and I haven't made videos in a while, and I understand you guys, some people wanted me to, well, I mean, they didn't want me to, but, like, I felt like I wanted to do more videos. Like I felt like I needed to do more videos. So here's one of my videos that I've been really needing to do, and I've been really needing to get it done. But I keep goofing up on stuff because I keep getting my children confused. Because I call one of them a name, and then I call one of them another name, and then I mix up their names, and then same with their ages. And then I blank on one of the children all the time, and I can't get it done, and I had to get it done, and that's why I got this. So I'm gonna go show you. It's something. It's a surprise for you guys. Don't mind the sound. It's really bad. My sister is watching Mickey Mouse, so don't mind the sound. She wants to say hi. Hi. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So if you guys can see this, you guys can read it. Some of my viewers cannot read. It says Baby Alive Backstories with a smiley face. My friend did that. She put a smiley face on it, so yeah. So I'll be getting all the Baby Lives, and they're going to stay in their beds. I'm just going to put the camera on them, and I don't know how long this is going to be. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 Baby Lives, and I'll be getting a new one this Christmas. So, wow. Hello. Okay, wow. That's just surprising. Because I thought I had 10. So I just lied to my friend to her face. It's just sad. Yeah, so I'm just going to put them in their beds. And I'll be telling you what doll they are, their age, their name, and if they have a twin or a sibling that's identical, or like if they have a biological sibling in the nursery. 4 things I will be telling you. So we're going to start off over here with the bunk beds. This is Copa. Sorry, I need to get a better lighting. This is Copa. He is 3 years old, and he is the Baby Alive Sweet Spoonfuls Boy Burnett. He's a Sweet Spoonfuls Boy Burnett, and he has a 3-year-old sister. They're both 3, and he's twins. His twin sister is named Kiara, and she is 3 years old as well. He's also 3 years old. This is Kiara. You guys cannot see her. It's too dark, so I'm gonna move her. Anyways, sit you on the floor. Oh, this is Kiara. This is Kiara. Keep goofing. Okay. I'm gonna sit her in this high chair. There we go. That's much better. This is Kiara. She is 3 years old. She has twins at Copa, and she is a sweet spoonful girl, brunette. Copa is they're both brother and sister, and they're twins. And I'll show you their backstory right now after I put Kiara in her bed, because I took her out of the high chair because you guys can't see her. There is like the first page, and let me explain. I'll explain all their stories briefly. They lived in the castle, and I drew these myself. The dad, Copa, the mom, Kiara. They lived in the castle, and there were twins, which were Copa and Kiara, and they were born with powers. Copa had fire powers, Copa had lava powers, that's why they called him Lava Boy. Kiara had ice powers. So she was called the Ice Girl. But their real names still stayed the same, Copa and Kiara. And they were like 1.5 at the time. So they didn't know that they had powers. But their parents told them, but they were just confused. So yeah. Then a couple years, like weeks passed. A person from another kingdom that was traveling through their kingdom found out, I don't know how, but just found out that the twins that were born, the king and queen's children, had powers, which that was never supposed to get out and never supposed to be known. So it happened. The king from the other kingdom got by the messenger told the king wanted the children as his own because he wanted children with powers. So they had a war. A couple of days later, the war began to bubble up and start. As it was starting, and as it was getting heated, the mother, or the queen, I should say, took the twins when they were babies. I have a picture of that too. And opened a portal to the second dimension. To the first dimension, which is our dimension. So she opened the portal because she had also powers. She had like ice powers, and she could open portals and stuff, and yada yada yada. So she made that happen. She opened up a portal and threw the kids in there with her as well. They all went in the portal, and then she buried him. Not buried him. She hid him in a bush in the woods. This is where my dog, Wolfie, comes in. Hi. That's where he comes in. Wolfie, we were training. He's a retriever. He's practicing on retrieving. So as he was doing that, he escaped without me looking because I went to go get a snack. And he escaped out of the apartments. And he escaped. So he went to the woods and went to go find and found and sniffed out the twins and found them and took them to me. And then I'm all, they're cute, but I don't want to leave them anywhere, and plus I don't want to take them to the orphanage. So I snatched them and I took them and I raised them as my own. So yeah, well, that's how the twins were. And like I said, this is Copa. He is 3. And I can't see you. This is a better look at Kiara. She is also 3, and they are twin brother and sister. Yeah, now that's all cleared up. Let me just explain. We have triplets here, so let me just get them out of the way and done. Actually, no. I'll get them done after I get this one done. So, let me just grab Noah here. And River. Eat! This is Noah. He is 3 years old. And he has a little sister named River. This is River. She is 3.5. She's 2.5, which means almost 2. So I'll explain their story. I had a paper of their story. I can't talk. Anyways, okay. So their story is a little bit hard to explain. I don't know why. It just is. I kind of made it hard, but I don't know why I did. So yeah. Noah's father was cursed, and he got cursed by a powerful werewolf slash wizard. So he was cursed to turn into a werewolf. And basically, he could turn himself back whenever he wanted. So basically, it kind of wasn't a curse. It was like half curse and half not. So basically, the wizard slash werewolf cast a curse that he could turn back to a werewolf or turn into a werewolf whenever he wanted. But as he was in the human transformation, he found love, and it was aka Noah and River's mom. So he found love. They married. Yada yada yada. They got mushy. Yada yada yada. They married. They got married. Blah 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 blah. Do whatever people do when they get married. Blah blah blah. So they got married. They were happy together. Blah 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 blah. Anyways, they had a child, and it was River and Noah's older brother. And I'm not gonna explain the name because he will be into detail on my next video. I'm gonna detail a bunch of stuff about him after Christmas because I wanted to, and anyways, so I'm not gonna go into detail about him, but anyways, he was born, and he had a werewolf gift as well because it runs in the DNA. Oh, and by the way, did I not mention this? The mother of Noah and River fell deeply in love with the father, and she was also like a white witch, which is like, I don't know, like she was a nice witch basically. I don't know. So she cast herself to be a werewolf, but can still turn back into a human whenever she wanted. So yeah, they had Noah's brother, older brother. Yes, they had Noah's older brother, and he had the same DNA to turn into a werewolf and turn back into a human. So after a couple of weeks, as he got older, they started doing training with him, and make sure that he knew how to hunt as a werewolf and how to get food as a human, and to basically turn into a werewolf and turn into a human at the same time, so that way, and survival skills as a werewolf just in case if anything happened. So yeah, a couple months later, the mom got pregnant with Noah. Got pregnant with Noah. Noah's brother, Noah's mother, Noah's father trained him the same life skills, the same hunting as a human, same hunting as a werewolf, as they trained as they trained Noah's older brother. Then another couple months during like spring or winter or whatever, Mom was born in winter, and he was born in summer. Yeah. During the winter season, it was colder. It was harder for the werewolves to find food. So they used their survival skills and found food easier with their survival skills. Anyways, River was born right after, like, River was born during the winter. So she was born, like, during the winter, like, during December, basically. So she was like a December pup. And she was born. So it was even harder to find food because even though they had survival skills, but before she was born, they only had to feed, like, 4 mouths, and now they had to feed, like, 5. So it was harder. It was scarce. Meat was more scarce. Meat was more harder to find. And yeah, so it was just basically hard for them to find. And I might have to do like another clip because I'm running out of space and I'm running out of time. So I might have to do another clip. Just let me get this story done and then I'm going to do another clip. So yeah, it was harder to find. And yeah, so River made it out of the winter and grew up and learned the same survival skills and learned some other stuff that the brothers learned when they were pups. So yeah, River made it out of the cold winter. Everyone survived, and yeah. And I'm being very sarcastic about this because I kind of want to get this video done so I can make another clip with the other babies, because right now I'm running out of time and I'm talking so fast and you guys might not want to try and comprehend what I'm saying, but I know I talk fast, so I can't control my talking fast, and I'm also talking a different accent. So right now, we better get going. But let me just explain this other clip of their story real fast, and then I'll leave. So yeah, so I can make the other clip. So River and Noah's mother and father, basically, and their brother. This villager from another town, well, I mean, there was a village close to where their den was, because they had a cave up in the mountains, and there was like a village right there, like a couple like yards next, a couple feet, I don't care, like was somewhat next to them. So a villager was I'm guessing hiking, and he was just hiking and hiking and hiking and hiking, and as he stumbled on the werewolves, they were sleeping in their den. He stumbled on them, and of course, he would tattle. So the dude freaked out, went to the village mayor, told the mayor declared an attack on the werewolves because they thought that they were gonna kill him. They thought that the villagers misunderstood. The werewolves didn't even go close to their village. They hunted south, and their village was north. So basically, the werewolves had nothing to do with them. But of course, the mayor wanted to plan an attack on the werewolves to kill them and extinct them and blah 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 blah. So they did. The werewolves were gonna fight with the humans. They did. But Noah's mother got the pups and got out of there as quick as she could, while the father hunted as the mother. So the father, at the time of the plan of the attack, the mother left early with the pups and started hunting. So she went to go hunt. The father was in the meantime, was trying to fight off humans, trying to kill them, basically. So yeah, as he was doing that, the mother, and after the war with the father, the people went off looking for the pups and the mom. The mother came back, sensed that something was wrong, looked in the den, father was dead. On the ground as a werewolf, just dead, lying there, dead. The mother sensed that it wasn't safe, took care of the father for a week, and then just left with the pups because she knew it wasn't safe, and she knew that they were going to come back and try and find the pups and kill them. So yeah, so she left to the first dimension. She turned back into a wizard, a wizard, a witch, whatever. Cast the portal spell, went back as a wolf, jumped in it, closed the portal, went to the first dimension, found a den, lived with the wolves, lived as a wolf with the pups for a couple weeks in the first dimension. Then she's all, it's time for me to leave and let you guys be independent by your own. It's about time. So she left, she buzzed off, she left, and yeah. So she left, the pups raised by themselves, and the brother was finally old enough to take care of he took care of his siblings for a while, taught him some extra survival skills because he knew that it was time for him to leave. So basically, he lied and said, you guys, my siblings, Noah, it's time for you to take care of your little sister by yourself. And he wasn't ready for that, obviously. But he was ready. So he said, it's time for you to take care of your little sister by yourself, and we know it's hard for you. So yeah, he took care of him. And yeah, so he took care of him. The brother left, and finally they transferred into their human forms, knocked on some doors, they wouldn't take him. Finally they came to my door, I snatched him. The brother left to go start a new pack in this first dimension. In the second dimension, while the brother and sister set off to find a home here, like in the first dimension. So yeah, that's their story. I had to make another clip, and I can't do a bunch of babies at once because it's already taking too much time. So bye, you guys. I hope you guys subscribe, keep the notification, yada yada yada, and goodbye.